G'day cheeky dogs, my name's Margie and I'm an Australian currently living in America. And today we're doing a Bluey Theory and having a look at the idea of whether or not Bluey is actually a celebrity within her own world. If she is part of a reality TV show, kind of like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and basically just why we think that. But if you love Bluey Theories as much as I do, don't forget to hit that like button down below, as well as that subscribe button and that bell for notifications too. Guys, if we end up reaching 100,000 subscribers before the end of these 9 new episodes we have from Bluey season 3C, which is the first week of June, I'm going to do a massive giveaway. I'm so excited. I want to do 10 gifts of literally any Bluey item from Amazon that you would like. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And if you know anyone else who loves Bluey as much as you do, make sure you let them know about my channel as well. Now, I did make a TikTok theory about this ages ago about the Heelers being like the Kardashians, and this actually even made it into like news articles as well. But with the release of 3C, we've gotten a lot more evidence to kind of support this theory of them being part of a reality TV show. And yes, I know.
It's just monkeys singing songs, mate. Don't think too hard about it.
But what good's a theory if it isn't just a little bit fun? So let's talk about it. Why do we think that Bluey might be a celebrity? Initially, this all came from the episode The Quiet Game, where we see Bandit and the girls walking past a shop, and in that shop window is the Fruit Bat book with Bluey on the cover of it. Our first sort of idea that maybe Bluey is a bit of a star in her own universe. Now, the second really big piece of evidence just came in the recent episode Show and Tell. When Bandit and the girls are driving around the city, they drive past Stafford State School, and the electrical box is there with Bluey and Bingo on the front of it, holding hands. And not just that, but their house as well on the side of it too. And of course, if Bluey is actually a reality star, then surely her and her family would have to have a lawyer as well, just to make sure that their images aren't being used for different reasons. And hopefully they would get someone a little bit better than Unicourse's lawyer. That brings us to today's sponsor, Morgan & Morgan. Unlike Unicourse's lawyer, with Morgan & Morgan, you can submit a claim without ever having to leave the couch. So if you're injured and you don't know where to start, with Morgan & Morgan, it's so easy. In 8 clicks or less, you can submit a claim to Morgan & Morgan. You don't ever have to visit an actual law firm or go through thousands of different meetings. You can submit all your documents, sign contracts, and chat with your legal team via your cell phone, who will definitely be way more helpful than Unicourse's lawyer.
Okay, as your lawyer, here I go!
So if you're ever injured in an accident, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. You can submit a claim in 8 clicks or less without ever having to leave your couch. And for more information, you can go and visit forthepeople.com or dial pound law. That's pound 529. Now, aside from these two very obvious signs of Bluey being kind of popular within her own universe, there's also, of course, all of the fourth wall breaks.
Hooray! Hooray?
Multiple time characters have looked straight at us at the camera. Of course, there is the infamous hooray scenes.
Hooray!
This, of course, then breaks the idea of who are they looking at? It must be us as the audience who is watching them. Thus, they must be maybe in a reality TV show and there's cameras around them at all times. Now, let's talk also a bit more about season 3, especially 3B and 3C, where Bandit himself actually has been breaking the fourth wall quite a lot and talking to us as an audience. In the episode Stickbird, he says the line about putting something beautiful out into the world and it's no longer yours.
When you put something beautiful out into the world, it's no longer yours, really.
And I've already made a theory as to like why Bandit is sad in this episode and all that sort of thing. But one of the ideas was that it was about his girls growing up and sort of putting them out into the world. And that kind of links up with this theory that, yeah, if they are reality TV show stars, then yeah, he has put his girls out into the world for people to watch their lives, and he can't really control what people do with that anymore. There's also, of course, the end scene of that in the ocean where Bandit is looking directly at us as the audience, and he is throwing away his feelings, as well as in the episode Show and Tell, where he literally is talking to us about a previous episode or previous reality TV episode called Tina, and how he's really sad that no one really learnt the lesson from that.
And we all learned that when I tell you to do something, I'm trying to help you.
I didn't learn that. Me neither.
Really? That's disappointing.
Cheeky dogs, if you've been enjoying this video so far, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below and leave a comment. It really means a lot to me into helping build my channel, and the YouTube gods also seem to like channels that have lots of likes in them as well. We have more evidence in the season 3B episode Puppets, where even though everyone has left the kitchen, Bandit is still there pretending to be Unicourse and also just talking to us as the audience.
With us.
All right. The thing is, I do this to myself.
There's also then the episode Stories, where Calypso is narrating the whole story actually to us, which is the first time we really had someone narrate an episode.
I think you're good too.
Aw, that's nice.
Not only that, both her and Indy are talking about what's going on in this episode as well.
I don't like that story, Calypso.
Me neither. But it's your story.
I liked how I was in it.
So again, kind of breaking that fourth wall where they're talking about the episode, making it feel more like they are giving us like a behind the scenes of what's going on in this show.
I don't like how Indy gives that.
Well, why don't you tell a different story?
So all of that kind of combined together makes you really think that maybe this isn't just a show from the girls' perspective, that maybe this is a reality TV show and there are cameras filming them at different times in their life and portraying this as more of a like kids reality TV show where they're teaching a lesson to the children by this family doing some sort of fun antics or just going about their daily life. But what do you cheeky dogs think? Do you think that Bluey and the Heeler family are the Kardashians of the Blueyverse and that they are in a reality TV show? Let me know in that comment section down below what you think, especially with all these fourth wall breaks and the electrical box and the fruit bat book now being a part of the Blueyverse. If you haven't watched the Bluey season 3B or 3C episodes, they are only out in Australia, so you do actually need a VPN to watch them. I myself use NordVPN. I have an affiliate link here, and I'll also put in the comment section down below the link as well as the tutorial video on how to use it. Cheeky dogs though, I do love doing all these Bluey theories. It's one of the funnest kind of series that I have here on my channel. I do have a whole like playlist of all different Bluey theories up here, and I do plan on talking about more theories in the future, such as where is Grandpa Bob? What's happened to him? The actor of Grandpa Bob's voice actually just recently did an interview, so there's some really interesting details from that I want to include in that video in the future. I do of course also want to talk about magic within the Blueyverse as well as the Heeler house floor plan. That is one of like the biggest mysteries I think of the whole Blueyverse in general, and even on the Behind Bluey podcast, the art director Costa Kassab even said that like they don't have an actual floor plan of the house. They have 56 different variations of the kitchen alone. So I think it's always a lot of fun to try and create the floor plan, and a lot of people have tried, so I definitely plan on making that a series sometime soon. So if you're interested in those kind of videos, don't forget to hit that like button down below as well as that subscribe button and that bell for notifications so you know whenever I release any other Bluey videos. Also, I love to do short versions of Easter eggs and theories over on my Instagram and TikTok. Both of them are Aussie Girl Margie. So if you get the chance, please make sure to go and head over there. I love interacting with everyone over there as well, and especially sharing any of like the new Bluey news that we find out about too. So I hope you cheeky dogs enjoyed this theory video. If you're looking for some other videos to watch, I've picked you out a few here, and here, and I will see you cheeky dogs in another video. Mwah! Bye!